George's server can handle that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all new territory here.
Personally, I'd be more worried about rFactor itself, but
Sorry, George.
It's fine, as far as it is in practice.
Heh.
And FYI, I checked the logs yesterday. I stopped for Brian to wait for him for 16 seconds. You beat us by 14 seconds at the end, so no, you wouldn't have caught up and passed.
I was gonna eat your lunch.
You know, Mika Hakkinen once said it's a different thing to catch me and a different thing to pass me. You can ask John for trying him to pass me. It's not that easy.
Yeah, but he's a fan. They're all crazy.
You just gotta, you know, kind of bump and then run.
bumpy one, baby.
The old NASCAR, right?
Yeah.
Do the old NASCAR pass.
I mean, you were doing it in DTM, so I just figured, you know.
I didn't do it in DTM.
Oh, yeah, you did.
No, not to you.
To me?
You did it to me.
I tapped on your bumper. I never shoved you out of the way to position.
I never shoved you out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Do we need to go to the tape?
I was on the inside there.
Yeah, you know, like about a mile back. It's alright, I'm not gonna have anything Ferraris today. Oh, there's love. Okay. There's all the streamy bits.
So it should be right.
Oh, it's more than it should be. It is. Whoa! Oh. Oh boy.
So it looks like
If I could just fix this pushing on throttle.
What? This is what you crave for.
I lose the front end under throttle.
Push start, that means that you understeer.
Yeah, off the corner.
That's great. What is better than this?
It's too much.
There's no too much understeer, ever. Not in a race car. In a street car, yes, but not in a race car. I don't think you can always play with the throttle that can make it.
Well, I need more forward bite.
Brake-wise? Traction-wise?
I mean, front end traction. I'm pushing the front end out. I mean, I can go fast, but I know I can go faster if I can just make it quit doing it so much.
So you can lower your springs, but then you will have an issue of wearing your front tires.
Oh, raising the rear bar.
That creates the other effect of just making your rear basically oversteer. So you're sliding the rear. You're not getting more grip. I mean, you're essentially you're making the car turn more, but you're doing it by changing a different axle. You're making the rear more tail happy than the front more grippy. That's what
I'm gonna try it. I ain't got nothing to lose because it's a good car anyway. If I could get it to turn just a little better, I think I got another. I think there's 35s in this car.
Are on. Tap the brake pedal and the front's just locked.
To crash. Just what?
Oh, you mean like a 0 or a 1?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Is it just your driver?
Yeah, it's just a setting. It's a little better now. Jump out, take a look, see what got messed up, fix it.
Maybe you could calibrate the braking fucking too.
You mean the car?
No, the controls. Can you have like certain?
Yeah, I think you can. There's like this. You say what the minimum and maximum is. I'm talking in setup. Basically the pedal map. You make it like that 50% pedal is just linear, and then above 50 just jumps or it just takes off smoothly. That kind of stuff.
Is that you, Tom?
Yeah.
Pretty Florida-looking car.
That would be me.
Yeah, George, it just looks like my brake pedal didn't calibrate properly when I launched the game.
There you are.
I got stuck.
That's not fun. Well, I did this too.
My right elbow today. I'm not sure. Yeah.
That's not the part.
Dug a ditch. Wet the other day was a lot of water coming down my property, so I scratched out about 100 foot of ditch. Didn't seem like it was much at the time, but that's
Yeah, you gotta love your 30s, right? Back in the 20s, you knew what you damaged right on the spot. Your 30s,
yeah.
you start feeling it about hours later.
It's the 50 beats for control and pain back then too that I don't quite have today.
Seven for now.
Luke, I was gonna let you have it. I'm just on my out lap, so.
Hey.
You're good.
Thank you.
Oh no!
Sorry, Greg.
I don't think that adjustment helped.
This past
You asked what the password is, Jason? TSUIN.
same as the other day.
Yeah.
How
I
do you
wrote that.
phonetically spell, say, twin ring in Japanese? You know that?
Because I'm just pretty nasty.
You pronounce it Control C, Control V.
That's right.
Rico.
Wait, it lets you paste in there now?
Yes.
That's what I was. Somebody said that the other night.
Yeah, that's how I joined the server. I just copy pasted it right off of Discord.
I think it always did, actually.
Dude, I mean, before.
Yeah, I couldn't get it paste.
I haven't tried since the very first times.
On my like my setup notes, I noticed just I could hop like the whole paragraph. It's just but then after those last build updates, it don't work like that anymore.
Jamie have a white car. The skin not working.
Jamie, you did not put the Windows 5.
Russ never
Exactly,
gave me a
exactly.
Oh, I thought you said you had it from the posting earlier.
No, I didn't know I had to change anything.
Yeah, you have to add
Well-
the window file.
Well, you guys know it's me, so.
I can send it to you real quick.
Yeah, with how rFactor works up on this thing, it'll take me another half an hour to get back to the server.
You could do it during LMH qualifying.
And it'll still take so long.
So you're gonna ruin the stream, huh?
Ah, I did last week, might as well continue.
Just pick a default skin, man. Just go out and pick a default skin. Either way, your skin is not gonna show. So at least pick a default skin not to ruin the stream.
Why? What is wrong with filming my car?
But I like my white unsponsored Ferrari.
It makes it realistic.
Yikes, that's my fastest lap. That's too bad.
Alright guys, we're gonna be moving it in quali in 5 minutes to just try to keep up on time. So in 5 minutes we're gonna qualify.
Okay, that was a weird crash. Huh, rFactor 2 crashed, okay.
Ferrari. Oh.
That was pretty good. You're on your arse, man. I'm serious.
I told you about how when we had Aiden, he he'd
Yeah,
never
yeah.
heard
Mozzarella, yeah.
channel pure Italian on that. Jamie, I sent you the file in case you don't have it.
Okay, thanks. No, I'm not having
For the race?
for the Sebring race.
I believe in you, Jamie.
I already changed to a default car.
Oh, come on, man. You can do it.
Not with rFactor, I missed the race.
No. Does it really take you that long?
Today, I got lucky. It only took 20 minutes to boot up. Normally it takes at least half an hour.
Do you have any screenshots of what you doing? So
No. Get one.
you should never take that long to
No.
I mean,
No,
like first run after clearing the catching the shaders and stuff on the boards, it might take 7 to 10 minutes, but that's like maximum. After that, it's a couple minutes. Anything, there's gotta be something else.
it loads tracks pretty quickly, but the initial boot just takes forever.
You should probably try making a player profile.
Yeah, I can give it a shot.
Sometimes shit gets corrupted, dude. Because on television.
I think
Plus
it's a good
most
idea
RF2
to do
things.
periodically because stuff seems
Yeah, I
to
do
change.
too. Anytime I have like a weird game crash, especially, that seems to be something that will corrupt it. I've had crashes and you can't start the game until
You may also want to clean out your replay folder if you haven't.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea too.
I don't know if that would impact load times per se, but I know that it's affected other things pretty heavily.
strangely, that's why I asked about the screenshots, because I saw somebody mention the other day that screenshots would cause it to chug along like that. That can't be. I had maybe 6 or 8 screenshots in the folder, and I got rid of them, and it loaded those. You know, it wasn't a lot, but it was noticeable.
Close the game to add a skin. Just Alt-Tab out, put it in the file, and go to the setup screen and add it.
Yeah.
I have also tried that before, and once in a while it just freezes rFactor, and actually completely freezes Windows. So I have to log out and log back in, and then relaunch the game.
Speaking of freezing rFactor, that's number 2.
The iPad are coming as well. What are we drinking?
Yeah. It's
Alright.
it's when I go back garage and then back to track.
Oh, but that's a classic. What do you think is? This is our factor. It takes at least months for a change.
Here.
And you come back with $10 DLC. Labels.
I'll
Driver name
Alright.
DLC.
also, I mean, also it's more realistic, of course, like, and so on. I mean, iRacing does it, right? And after all, we do plan on being able to use rFactor 2 from a browser. Because that's the future.
I can't wait
Yeah,
till
I
I
got
can
it
on.
mobile.
Holy shit.
So I was just frozen for like 12 seconds.
Yeah, moved over to quality.
Yeah, moved into quality.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, guys, you know the drill. Let's go GTs first for 10 minutes, and then LMHs can line up at 11 minutes before on the pit lane, and then at 10 minutes to go, you can go. Do you have any idea?
All GTs.
Yeah,
GT.
all GTs.
Okay, good luck, guys.
It's gonna be $10.
It has whatever it has collected as of now. GT qualifying is over, and the match we can go. GTs, you can finish the lap you're on.
It's hard, man.
God, I pulled both paddles at once.
All right, so that people that made 135, are you guys on crack?
Yes, lots of crack.
George, didn't you say, George, that 135 was impossible?
Yeah, I think he
In
did.
the Ferrari, and they didn't do it in the Ferrari. They did it on the Nissan.
I see Brian Hall in his Ferrari. He did it 135.8, so
He got.
I think
he
I
got
think
some
it's just
crack.
slow.
The guys are
think it's
getting
just slow.
straight cocaine on the first.
It's not crack, it's strictly cocaine.
And this one, I had a good lap going. I had like 2-3 tenths left in it, and I
So
ruined it.
I don't know what ruining. Your definition of ruining is very different.
But George, credit to you. What I did to get the 35 was I watched how you raced, and I did exactly the opposite.
All right, guys. Congratulations, Ahmed. That's a lasting lap. I think you made the Japanese people happy. Nissan 1-2 on pole. Let's see if you guys can keep that. And congratulations to
Yeah.
Cameron with the Ford as well. So Ford 1-2. So just I think most of you know are now familiar. So welcome back. It's been a long break, at least a little bit after Daytona. 1 hour race, so a short one. It's a sprint. Live weather conditions. Last time I checked, it was like 2% rain. So just be on Discord and listen. You don't have to talk. For starting procedure, pole dictates the pace. That will be Ahmed and Cameron. Cameron, you can leave like a couple of car lengths back to separate the field from the LMHs. Stay approximately 1 car length behind the car in front of you. Try to keep the distance consistent. No weaving or excessive braking. And for the start line is the start-finish line. So we're gonna have 1 full formation lap, okay? So 1 full formation lap, and you go when you cross the start-finish line. The orange zone would be from lap to start-finish line. So basically when the race starts all the way till the exit of turn 9, which I think is the one before the back straight. You can still pass the orange zone, but incidents and accidents double benefit. Blue flags, you guys know what you want to do. Just, you don't have to leave, you don't have to let the other guy pass. Just stay on your line, and the faster car goes around you. You know about ways to facilitate passing. Track limits, they're self-policed. Be a little careful on the last chicane. It's a bit strict sometimes, but I don't think any other places there are. It's up to you. What are you gonna do for pit stop? You can put whatever fuel or tires you want. Remember the pit speed limiter, and there's no boost. So whatever you see. Against an incident, please apply the golden rule. Try to see the position back in the wrong spot. No darkness or no lights. If you have any problem with the race or anything goes wrong, just don't press escape. Control Alt Delete, kill rFactor 2 or plug everything in cables. Now for DQ, if you get a DQ for any reason, I cannot clear it because I'm racing, so please try to be mindful if you have 4 efforts 4 times and then a track cut. Sorry, penalty, so 4 track cuts allowed. And let's do a pit box check. Please go all and test your pit boxes. Also comments appreciated if you like it. Absolutely.
They need to pick up the lollipop after the lap, pit stop's over.
Yeah, that means that we will have to have animations, and our factory right now, they have made it optimized to have instant animation. So it's either that or it's the red box. I tried to change the color of the red box to make it a different color if that would help it. And that is not available. That is of course broken. So it's basically it's either those pit guys or a red box. If you prefer the red box, I can bring that back. If you,
It's easier.
Please no.
Red box. Like the red box, sometimes I'll think I'm dead in it. I'm actually ahead or behind it.
correct. Say that a lot.
Yeah, this is way easier to see in
Rob?
VR too.
Mm-hmm.
We
Nice
are
job,
sharing-
George.
We're sharing pit stops.
I can't tell if Tom's tried to share too, or if that's just.
Sorry, I keep killing you. I'm sorry. I'm trying to back up to see exactly where it is.
So the start is it double fine or
All right, this is where my pit stop is.
Single,
single?
full formation lap.
So Ross, are we in the same start?
Yeah, we are. I don't know if Tom is or not. I can't tell if he was just kind of giving me a boop or not.
Tom, where are you at?
Well, wait a second. I'll come and share it with you.
Who's in the trash panda one? I think I'm sharing with you.
I'm sharing with who's in spot 1.
Yeah, that's me, Guilherme.
Okay. Yep, I'm here.
These and elevators are a little bit screwed off, so probably.
Yeah, that should be fine.
And, Ross.
Yeah. Yeah, we shouldn't have a problem.
Then I will call it. Call it if you go.
Yep.
Alright, if there are nobody else that is sharing, you guys are good to go to use the rest of it as practice. We're P-break now.
Somebody better don't feature.
Red got
Who?
AJ.
Yeah, they get back up to the
Yeah, I saw him go down the pit and backwards.
There wasn't headlights.
Headlights.
You know, I'm gonna turn those on just in case because this is rFactor 2.
See Jason start on my bumper.
What was that?
I was making sure you weren't starting on my bumper.
Skirt.
No.
Yeah. If I didn't have to brake so early, they wouldn't be a hassle. Some of the GTEs were out braking me in turn 1.
I've had the little Porsches can outbrake this one.
Are you in voice agent?
I think you actually lifted it coming out to the corner.
Jordan's agent or did you?
George or someone, AJ is asking to be
He was
undq'd.
Backwards. We're going in reverse.
2 minutes to undq.
Speed run anti-Q.
Work. I think Jerry is pretty high on the running right now. He's trying to look at the over. Continue.
I had a car warp back into me the other day, like it froze, and we ended up in the same spot, and I got DQ'd for unsportsmanlike driving.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a surprise.
How the hell do you keep up with these freaking gorillas?
one really. The other one is having a hard time.
Aren't they on the same team?
They are, but Ahmed is SRM.
Did they switch
If
after?
he keeps running these ridiculous laps, making me look bad.
Everybody.
Yeah.
He got the upgrades this weekend. You didn't, right, Jason?
Evidently.
Would they pay off that Honda money? Like, what's the deal?
Sorry, I didn't hear that. What's that?
It says that the reason why the difference lap time between Jason and high is because you got the new upgrades from the factory while Jason didn't. One of the cars got it.
Of course, yeah.
It's rich energy, actually.
I swear to God, no, because it was rich energy, but none of them were the cars. So, good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
We don't.
Double file here, right?
No double single file.
George, yeah, my thing crashed out right when it was released.
Crash?
This is Mike Tyson.
Mike. No, hold on, I can see it.
Why people don't start? Okay.
You can use it as a practice a little bit. Does anybody know where you saved the wrapper here?
Save railroad.
Save railroad?
Let's see, restart, next race, position, straight race, restart.
George, it's not a big deal. I'll just start from the back. I was only a couple.
Yeah, he's already.
Well, we can restart. One restart. I can restart race because the wrapper is restarted.
I should keep it.
Okay.
As long as you don't go back to the
Yeah, I do
prior.
Alright, one more time, guys.
Is everybody in?
Are you in?
Yeah, I'm in.
No,
Lucy.
Yeah, I'm back.
20 seconds.
Yeah, I'm here.
so everybody's in?
Uh-huh. What's that?
What?
What's what?
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
One foot for me.
George, I was in the game but didn't let me go.
Can you go on the I can start from the pit lane.
It's pending open session.
I think we may have to go back to the lobby.
Hold on. Let me see if I can save in my rubber.
Should save it to warm-up as long as you don't restart the weekend.
Are you sure that's the case?
I'm not sure, but it should.
Okay, so
It's supposed to be as long as you don't restart the whole session, you should keep whatever we got.
Don't draft in the Ferrari.
Careful, you might damage something. It could catch fire.
It'll wedge the hell out of you.
Lifting my back tires off the ground.
Yeah.
Hey. Sorry.
let me know now if you can enter the track,
Hey,
Mike.
I only had 2 more cars to go and I would have won.
Oh, actually, it's next to voting, the Save Real Road, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you, George.
That's
Yeah,
under
let me go.
All right, is it good?
Yep, I'm good.
All right. Okay, so when you guys are ready, we're pushing into race. Is everybody in?
Ready?
Yep.
One more time.
Good or bad?
Good feeling.
Best of luck. The greatest luck. Luck.
No big reputations.
Go Noon.
I have that too. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I had that the other night too. I'm not sure what that is.
It's the ghost of the previous season.
Yeah.
Nice job, Wayne.
Oh, got a wreck on the front already.
Okay, what the hell just happened then?
What the fuck?
Yeah, we're gonna need another restart.
Whoa! Is that a final? Whoa! Whoa!
What the hell?
What just happened?
I don't know. Everybody just wrecked ahead of me, and then somebody just ran over top of me and flipped me over.
Yeah, I ran into the back of you, Jason, as I was checking up, or we were all checking up for whatever that wreck was.
And Walter ran into whoever was in front of him.
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird.
Alright, 4 times the charm.
So yeah, third time is not the
Good.
charm.
Oh, we got good at this.
Well, we never got to the actual race part. I mean, we had the parade.
What happened is basically you guys went before the banners. So the start-finish line is where you see under the bridge that there should be racing bridge. This is where the start-finish line is. So you cannot accelerate, you cannot go before that. So the whole field behind started way before the first time for you to go.
Okay, let's hope no one's watching the stream.
To be fair, all the previous restarts stopped before we got to the finish line, so we didn't know what we were doing.
Those were just for practice.
Still, I think you should pretty much know what the start-finish line is.
Should. I'm a race car driver. I need to go fast, don't we?
Let's do pace speed off the last corner.
It's the bridge. Don't accelerate before the bridge. Good luck, everybody. Let's try to do this one last time.
Good luck.
Oh my god, that's a lot of
Yeah, I thought it was me. The entire field disappeared.
That was psychedelic. Are you guys warping like crazy too?
Yeah, everyone is.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is it lagging bad for everybody?
Oh yeah.
Sideways
Oh,
warping,
yeah.
not back and forth so much.
Oh, I did it all.
Shit.
Maybe
Like guys
those
are going off track 2 or 3 lanes, like that. You can immediately. It's just, you know, they're not really doing that.
There's a car sideways in front of me. It's pretty cool, actually.
Jesus, everybody disappeared.
Yeah.
Oh my
Saw
god.
it.
Like
Pretty
almost straight away.
It's impossible to race like this.
Yeah. I'm scared enough just following.
And I lost connection.
Did
Yeah,
everyone
Server crashed.
Yep.
Okay.
Connection lost.
Rip.
Yes,
Alright.
lost connection. Damn
Okay.
Texas.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna move it to the other server. Let's see if it's gonna be better. I did manage to save the real road the second time we were restarting, so I do have that.
Hey.
And everybody might want to go out of game and restart everything from scratch.
Is that the way to do it when you crash?
Well, if you stay in, sometimes it'll hiccup for no reason. It's just better to go out and restart everything. I always close Steam and everything, restart it.
Restart the whole game and everything, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so you have to close Steam as well?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to do anything if you don't. I mean, it doesn't always cause problems, but sometimes it can be real hiccupy.
Yeah, my steering wheel was locked hard left for some reason until I killed the game.
That was before the server crash or while it was happening?
After.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mine did that in practice once.
I had that happen when it was saying it was synchronizing once, and it just about took my thumb off. It was like trashing my wheel, jumping back and forth.
I mean, I was seeing that the server was getting flimsy. But I thought that it's good, once we start spreading out, that it's gonna pull out, and then it lagged on me, and then I spun, and then I saw a Ross disappear in me. I said, okay.
Yeah, there's all kinds of flashing cars.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's rough.
Ross loves you so much that he disappeared into you, George. Damn.
Yeah, it's something like
I can't get that
weird.
picture out of my head now.
They're bonded.
Could Photoshop that in if you'd like.
Come on, it's 2021.
All right, so let's see if this is good.
How long does this take? I gotta make a pit stop.
Do a pit stop. Yeah, it's not gonna be that fast. I'm putting it up, but till everybody gets in and load up the rubber file and all that stuff.
Are we just gonna manually reset ourselves under the grid?
I can do that. Yes.
Oh, you have the
actually,
power.
and I do have the result files too, so I can do that too, by just pulling the result files as well.
What's the server name? Because it's not coming up.
It's gonna be the same thing, I think. I hope.
No hidden spaces at the end of the password.
I can go to Zolder, but I can't go anywhere else.
Hold on.
Yeah, I've only got a Zolder server. Is it up yet?
Nope.
George under pressure.
Yeah, I mean, hold on. I didn't expect to. I have my stuff backed up, but I mean, okay. So now the server should be up. Let's get one thing at a time up. Let's see.
That's what she said.
So if you can start joining, that will be good.
I'll see it.
Yeah, it's up. Doesn't seem to be passworded though. Is that a problem?
It shouldn't be.
Shouldn't.
I didn't remember the complicated password someone put to write it down.
It'd be hard for anybody to come in on us anyway without all the content. So.
Yeah.
Oh, Motegi.
Plus, they can't do any worse than we are. So.
Yeah.
You mean the restarts?
Amen.
Overall.
What do I have to search for?
CMS.
It should be the same thing.
Don't forget to reload your setups as you get back in.
You may
Hold
have
on.
to click refresh on the server page.
I'm rekilling it to put the rubber file, so don't.
Oh, that was a close one.
Sorry.
I wish I could say this.
Do you use the rubber when you go inside of people?
He didn't, and unfortunately, I've got a virus now.
Yeah.
Wait, what? How did I cause that?
That's what happens when you keep reusing the same rubber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing else is fun.
Prolific trollers right here. All right, so server is up.
Okay.
Start joining with the proper rubber. No.
Still not passported.
Yeah, you're asking too much now.
No, I'm just saying that it's not passported.
Maybe we can transfer the whole series to Race Room.
Then everything would crash. Just raw numbers.
Is Race Room that bad on servers?
I mean, it's got the same limitations as some of the older sims, I think, in a lot of ways.
I see.
Yeah, it's physics
Then
stuck on it.
I think then that we should go to iRacing.
Oh man.
I think you're wrong.
Why are you picking at George like that?
At least their servers are more stable, I think.
I mean, Ferrari, so it's all good.
Depends on the day, of course, but.
Well, this is atypical just because of the server being located in Texas.
And Texas being down. Well, I thought they said the grid is pretty okay, but it seems.
Well, yeah, just.
Yeah, Texas is going to have to get their shit together. Down there looking weak in a little snowstorm. It's sad.
Cold. We can't function because it's cold.
I know.
Oh
They
no.
make fun of California.
I thought it wasn't the cold; it was the snow, right?
Yeah, all of the above.
Well, it's the fact that they don't
Meters
bury
below
any of their.
keep them out.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to do anything with cold. Even if it is cold, you should be fine. I mean, like.
No, everything froze up on there. Stuff it wasn't winterized.
Right.
Because they don't bury. There's no such thing as burying your pipes below the frost line in Texas.
Well, but you can still have like anti-freeze
But they don't.
line.
That's the problem.
Oh my God, they're so
They're ripping off their users. That's why they didn't want to be regulated. Then they got burnt on it.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Houses aren't insulated like they are in the north. The water pipes are exposed in some places. It's just not good.
Which doesn't make sense because the insulation would also help with keeping the heat out of the houses and keeping them cool. It would actually make sense to steel insulate your house the same way you would.
Get out of here with your logic. Go on.
Yeah. Damn near criminal.
It's funny.
We can fix anything after it happened.
Prevention, on the other hand.
Ain't gonna fix this damn thing.
On the last server, the ambient was 3 degrees C, and now it's 29 degrees C.
One thing at a time.
Okay.
Should people get in the server now, George? Or
Yeah. The rest of the stuff should be not that interesting.
On the
I just pointed out the temperature. I was running the smallest radiators. Oil change when the plug-in kicks in. oil and chains.
It'll change. Should.
Oh yeah, it's dropping like a rock. Day after tomorrow, we're all gonna get frozen.
Yeah. Now it's at 2. It's gonna go negative. It's down to 2 now.
It's the next stop, Jason.
Car won't start. Gas is frozen.
It's only been 600.
Motherfucker just completely crashed.
Alright, so I have Ahmed, Wayne, Marwan, Brian, me, Norm, James, Jesse, Tom, Don, Mike, Luca, and Jamie. Is that right?
That sounds right.
Sorry about that, but
I will be leading overall.
alright. So is everybody online?
I think
Everybody online?
Might DQ go away before the next session or after the next session?
What's that?
Will my DQ go away after the next session?
Somebody DQ'd?
I went on the oval and got DQ'd.
Yeah. What are
That's
you
a
doing?
permanent DQ.
I want to go on the oval.
Made it around, made it halfway, and then
You got your permanent record.
I think we should just hold the race on the oval.
You'll never be allowed to race again. That's like, I think if you have a wreck, if you're bad enough to get killed, you can't race for a whole week or something.
Do you guys find the server? So you obviously find the server. I mean, my same computer, I can't find the server.
I'll back.
I mean, the server is still up, I see. It's on.
You said it's lagging?
Yeah,
I don't.
Huh? No, I mean, like I can see the stream, the time and the hex value is older. I can adjust the speed response.
Yeah, the latency is a little bit spiked. That's probably not surprising if they still have equipment out in different places and they're rerouting some of their relays. It'll probably increase a lot of that. But I mean, if it's not out of hand, then it should be. I'm not seeing really too much of an issue currently. Like I'm looking at the stream and I'm not seeing anybody really jumping around or anything like that. And it looks like we've got everybody in there, so.
So you're all good?
Yeah, the streams never stop. So we've gotten all of the discussion about Texas and how they rip people off.
Great. I'm getting canceled.
Black helicopters will be showing up soon.
Oh, wait, it's Texas. They don't care about Texas.
They can't even keep their internet on.
Alright, so if everybody is online, then I'm sending the command, and then you should see your position be displayed on the next chart.
We have to see the garage or something.
No,
Oops,
just
gotta stop and go.
Yeah, ditto. Which I don't understand. Why? What? Oh, because it went to warm up. George did the thing.
so.
Yeah, it was the red line.
Alright, so I'll give you guys 4 more minutes to sort your stuff out, and then at 5 minutes we're pushing it to race. Get your setups right, get your race right.
And you redid the server. I went the first time it was fine. I didn't go out of the game.
Oh, after you told us all to get out of the
Yeah.
game.
I did the first time, but the second time I was like, yeah, it'll be alright.
Uh-oh.
Guess I won't be getting a nap this afternoon.
Depends on how much damage you have for your pit stop.
Good point.
Hey, George.
And I was only kidding. I'm not old enough to take naps.
What's that?
If everybody's ready,
Shit on.
let's get on with the race.
Yeah. Are you guys ready?
Take a nap.
Yes. Yep. I get it.
You may need to do your stop and go before it DQs you.
Does it keep it for the to the race?
I don't know. Just do it right now while we're waiting for Jason.
I don't think it does. But
And it's like 3 laps for the DQ, I think.
I think it will DQ. You remember Le Mans last year, George?
well, I mean, not DQ, but carry over.
Yeah, it will add it to your time, you mean? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna serve it right away.
The race it DQ'd you because you didn't serve your stop and go on the last lap. But I think, will it carry over? Will it just DQ you because it finished by the end of the session?
It doesn't DQ you, it will add it to your time. So what will happen is that it might drop your position. At least I have seen that happen. So you will have to serve it still in the race.
Oops. So dumb.
different.
Nothing's gonna be the same.
No, that's.
We're gonna wing it.
Go quickly, everybody. Just do it. And just come out of your garage and then press the pit stop button to see where your stop is.
All right, so there's a Ferrari in front of me here, so just gonna clear my thing. Come on, great Ferrari.
That is McLaren.
Just told it to mess with you, George.
Yeah, there's a Nissan in the middle of
Yeah.
the pit box.
So who's the gray McLaren here?
That one there.
McLaren? You mean the C8 Corvette?
I really thought that was a Ferrari. Hey McLaren, I wanna clear my stop and go, please. Thank you.
Alright, I'm definitely
Don't drive
sharing
too
with
far.
the black Nissan SRO.
Is anybody else sharing?
Red trim.
No, we're not sharing.
I'm sharing with the orange and snakeskin Nissan.
Yep, that's me.
Should be fine since you're in different classes.
Number 62 Ferraris in front of my box.
Who's that?
I'm sharing with at least 2 people now, it looks like.
I'm 62 Ferrari. Who's that?
It's Wayne.
The Nissan, right?
Yep. Yeah, I can run into your right front tire right now if I wanted to. So I'm assuming we're sharing.
Yep. So just call it. Just call it so we know.
We're probably not pitting on the same. Well, I guess
shouldn't.
I hope so.
We'll see. Anyway, we'll figure it out.
Luca, I'll let you know.
All right, everybody ready?
Tom and Stella, did we share the same pit box or I'm in the black Ford?
No, I'm behind you.
Just didn't know if you were.
We're good.
All right, everybody good?
So I'm sharing with Norm and at least one other person.
What a crazy day.
Apology necessary, buddy.
Delay time for the iRacing 24 hours at Daytona was longer.
What's going on here?
That commission. Bipartisan commission.
There you go. Mother Nature rears her ugly head.
Next session.
Attention grid, all non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
Okay.
One.
Six times the charge.
I have a feeling I'm a little further ahead than I was before, but I'm good with that.
I'm in the wrong spot, George. I'm in 4th, not 3rd.
Where the hell am I?
Yeah, I was 5th.
Just go ahead and swap once we get
Yeah,
going.
if you can swap.
Yeah, I'm missing a guy in front of me.
Who's AJ?
So
I think-
Wayne, I think
Yeah, where's
you have,
Wayne?
Yeah, you have been moved up ahead. So
Yeah.
Way to
I-
go.
I should be in 10th spot, not
Alright.
second.
Yeah, so if you can.
Well done.
Nice.
Should be leading overall.
On the left side when we start.
Yeah, GT's pull over to the right at the start.
I'm staying over on the right so you guys can go by.
Sorry, everybody, for all this mess, but it's just the circumstances are dire.
No big deal.
It's all good.
Understandable, yeah.
Want my money back.
Yeah, I agree.
I think we should only get
Still
5
fun.
hours. So,
Is there still more LMH Pros to come? Is that
You got,
should be
what else
one
you
more?
gonna do? Wash the car? Well, maybe in some places you might.
Jason, you need to go up, right?
Yeah, Jason's missing up here.
I'm coming.
Steve, I need to go.
Okay, now we're okay.
Close enough.
Don't hit the gas until you pass the start finish.
Hey, I'm gonna remind you. Alright, for those of you who have short memory, the start-finish line is the under the bridge where it says Motegi Racing. Don't go until then. Other than that, have a good race and enjoy it, guys. Thanks for being patient.
Good luck, everybody.
Thanks for the patience.
Sorry.
Sorry, Jerry.
Jason, I'm in this lab.
Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna drop it.
Oh boy.
What a save, man.
Thank you.
Jason, you won't have a go on the last lap.
Good job, Brian.
Thank you, sir.
Good job, everybody. Is everybody done? Yeah, it seems so. Good job, Brian. And what is it on the? Is it Cameron? Yeah, Cameron, for the respective wins. I think that was a pretty good race. I don't think. Well, it was pretty scary sometimes with the traffic, but I don't think there were too many incidents. Brian, you were too fast today, to be honest.
God
Ahmed,
bless Crack.
Yeah, God bless Crack. I don't know what Ahmed was struggling at the end. I was very close, but every time I was going into the straightaway, you were just gone. And I was seeing you sometimes coming out of the hairpin, you were just wheedling a little bit to just break the door. And I wanted to say, Ahmed, there's no point.
Very understeery.
There was no point. The car, you were just, at the moment you were going on the straight, you were pulling 0.2 seconds on me every time. So it was just, it didn't matter if I had tow or I didn't have tow. So, yeah.
But did you see through the corners just to keep it turned?
Were you understeering? Or you were oversteering?
I think they were loose
So
under
I had
acceleration.
to kind of lock up to turn it.
Was that intentional at the bridge, or was that just a save? Because you almost got 45 degrees drift there. The fans loved it.
Yeah. That was a mistake.
It was
But
amazing.
I had to push to keep you behind. Yeah, I had to push to keep you behind, but the brakes were just gone. It wouldn't brake. Like under braking, you were closing up all that gap completely, and the only way was to lock up a tiny bit to get the car turned into the corner with momentum. And I tried to do that in the end, and hence, the drifting.
It was pretty spectacular.
Looks like you were overheating your brakes.
Yeah, you can turn your.
We don't have any more brake problems, right, with the Nissan?
No,
No, that was okay.
But you have to, you can get a little bit. I think
Till
about
maximum.
you can get 2 to 5 kilometers an hour more if you just drop the brake duct, but you lose cooling. So I would suggest next time just put your brake ducts a little bit more to the open.
So I got drive through on the second to last corner,
Oh no, that's what happened to you?
and I took my drive through, but I think I got passed by the leader while I was in the pit. So I got the checkered flag, but then I look and I'm in 28th instead of, I was right behind, I don't know if I was going to end up behind John or 4th or what.
Oh, I know what happened. Yeah, okay. We can fix that. I can coordinate.
Yeah, I
with
think that should be fixed.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to DQ myself. I mean, I might have ended up in 4th. I'm really not sure who actually crossed the line first. We'll have to look back at the replay.
So
But
what happens if you get penalty and you don't serve it in the race? You don't DQ yourself on the last lap. It just drops you like 50 seconds or something like that. Which
I think it adds a lap.
No, it's more than that. It's a full lap.
Oh, it is a full lap.
yeah, so that's why I saw the drive-through. I was like, all right, I better just take this because I can, because I didn't want to get DQ'd or whatever it was. But I don't know what happened. Anyway, that was a good race, John. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, really good race up front with the GTs. I'm not sure what happened to Vasilis. He spun the last corner.
I remember, right? I passed him. It was a gap on you.
So, okay, let me explain what happened. I, at some point, later in the race, Cameron lost it, took first place and kept it for quite some time up to the pits pass, but after a while the cars became more loose And I also had Cameron very close behind me, so I also had the effect where I was just losing downforce. And with like 3 minutes to go on the last corner, I lock up the car. The weight of the car shifts forward as I try to turn, and I basically lost it. And I think John passed me, Colin too passed me. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
that
happened
was
to me.
that was unfortunate. And I caught up to Cameron too, but his car was pretty wide in the sector 3.
Did he have
Sector 2.
Did he have damage or what?
I spun up the rear tires too much, and they never cooled down again. So
Yeah, well, I could tell.
They
I
just
could tell
don't
you were
cool down.
suffering. Yeah.
yeah, it was really bad. Like I overshot, thinking that Nissan was going to go inside, and then spun it, well, half spin, and then yeah, right after. Yeah, what was it, second to last lap? But if there was one more lap, I think that your Ferrari would have got me.
Yeah.
I was right behind him too. Well, I got the penalty, so it didn't matter. But I was really hoping you guys would keep battling it out, and I could take advantage. But
Yeah, actually, I made a mistake and I took tires. Otherwise, I think I could have ended up after the pit cycle. I could have ended up first place.
did you not have
Because
to
of,
take a full tank of fuel? Because
no, I didn't.
okay, yeah.
That's why Ferrari has a little bit of a fuel penalty. The tank is reduced, but still it has good mileage.
Yeah, because even taking tires, you only came out like 6 seconds behind me after the pit stops.
Yeah, and I came 14 seconds behind Vasilis, who was first place at the time. And then at the end, I closed up all that gap. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I saw tires did play a role in here. You know, yeah, Norm was just cutting like about what 2 seconds a lap, 1.5 a lap.
I know I was 15 behind you.
And you
when
caught
I
it up.
came out
Yeah.
of the pits.
Yeah. And we
Well,
finished. Yeah, he just passed me at the last lap or something. So you could make 15 seconds by taking tires in this one.
just barely in a 60-minute race. So that's a good option, I think.
Well, I didn't mean to take tires. I probably
Me neither, but it worked out.
Well, now I don't feel so bad that you were closing me down so easily, John. I was like, man, is my pace really this bad?
No, I should have ended up because tires are what 22 seconds, right?
For
Extra.
GTs, I think
I
it's
thought it was 14.
16 or something like that, 15, 16. And
Oh,
then
okay. I thought it was 22.
no, it's
49
16.
second pit
And
stop.
then for LMHs is 25.
Okay.
So,
Okay, that makes sense then.
Did any one of the Nissans take tires?
No.
I think you're just burning them up, Ahmed, by just drifting all the time.
You did the same thing with the Ford GT, didn't you, Ahmed? Thursday?
Yes, you did.
So you're.
Well, he had a spin though.
That was silly. Yeah.
Yeah, the Predley really loves you. It's burning all
Me
these
taking
tires.
off my VR.
So before you guys go,
equipment
just
malfunction.
quick note. Next race is Sebring, I think on the 13th of March. It's 1.2 hours, including day-night cycle. So that's Sebring at the 13th of March, I think. And I will try to put the server today. So did this work okay, this server?
Yes.
Okay. So so a good thing we have a backup. But we'll, because I hope that by I mean practice and quali were fine on the older one, so we're not gonna make a race till a month from now. So I'm gonna put the server app on the the CMS one, and you can go practice there. And then by the time that the race is on, I think it's gonna be fixed. Sorry again for the whole delay here with everything. It was just some stuff there out of our controls. We tried to get the race going. We had an hour, 45 minutes delay. So appreciate for everybody coming out and staying through the whole procedure. I bet the stream is going to be fun to watch. So thanks for coming, and see you at Sebring.
See you guys.
See you, Tom.
Thanks for taking
See
care of
you,
everything,
everyone.
and no apology necessary.
No problem.
Thanks for your mentorship, George.
What? Oh, you just stole everything I didn't do.
Thank you for your mentorship, George. Now you can settle the argument you had about the last race, winning or losing.
You know,
it's easier to pit when people don't spin you when you're going in. I found.
Come on, Brian. I gave you my position back.
You did the gentlemanly thing, man. Ain't no problem to it.
Yeah, but the thing is, in this race, I got, I don't know, flabbergasted in the beginning. Like the first 2 laps, I was just passed right, left, and center. I didn't know what was going on. I mean, I had everybody pass me, and then I'm trying to recover some, and then Marwan was struggling. It was the first one, and then I passed him, and then I couldn't pass. Basically, I was catching up to you and Norm, but the second stint I got stuck behind Ahmed. He had a little bit of tires, and then I was faster than him, but he was just I was battling and I was losing time essentially.
Traffic was the key, getting through it.
So I figure out, I was looking at you at the Delta, and then I was seeing, oh, you know, I got 1.5 seconds this lap time. I'm doing good. And then I'm like going behind GT cars, and it's just 2 seconds. I'm like slowing behind them. And it's like, okay. So traffic is a major thing here, depending on where you get it. Like if you get it under, under the bridge there at the before the start finish line, that was a terrible place to get them. And the other under the bridge as well, going into the S's. That's also another terrible place.
Yeah, going up those hills with S's, you got to figure out where they're going to go or hope they stay there, and you just take the other lane. And I prayed and shut my eyes, and it worked.
Okay. Yeah. Is that your first?
With you following me last race, I figured out what was my car wasn't doing. I went and tweaked the setup, and it all worked. So I gained about a half a second.
Just by doing what I was not doing, huh?
No, actually, where you were catching me off the turns and into them, I went and adjusted the car that I was running and tried to tweak those things to make them better, and it all worked and added about a half a second to the car.
Nice.
So it was you, man. It was you. I was just teasing.
Is that your first? Is that your first win in well, I'm pretty sure it's your first win in VWSC, but not first win in CMS, right?
No, I had my earlier this year at the BTCC race in a Mercedes.
Oh yes,
at Silverstone.
Oh yeah. Oh man, that was a horrible.
Some of my cherries popped a while ago.
I shouldn't have let you pass, Brian. It would have given me another lap to try and chase my teammate.
I did. I was trying to figure out what was going on. If you're going to let me pass, if I should just hang behind you, and I just said, well, it's better just keep going the same pace. If I try something different, I'll wreck.
Yeah, I was just watching to see where you'd have an advantage and just stay out of your way if you got to drive off a corner.
Like Nissan, when you got down the straightaway, it was gone. I couldn't hold it. But when we got into braking and the turns, then I'd catch back up and roll. But as soon as we went down the straightaway, that Nissan would just leave.
Yeah, if you don't hit the corners perfect with that thing, then you lose like half a second a turn.
Yeah, but if you get it semi right and then you smash the throttle, it's gone.
Yeah, there were a few ones where you do that, and it was almost like a perfect heel toe. It's just like, oh yeah, nailed it.
Then I found I could get it back in the next corner usually.
You want to try doing it with no sound?
Wow.
Yeah, what happened there, James?
Oh, my headset just went beep beep and then turned off.
Oh, you ran out of battery.
Yeah, lesson learned. I'll charge it for next time.
Yeah, I was. You know, I saw. I made a mistake, and you passed me, and you know, I was thinking there, okay, this is pretty stupid. Team orders have to come to play right here. And I said, like, okay, it's the first race. He's trying to make a name for himself. So I'll let him go. And then he's just pulling away. And I said, like, what the fuck is going wrong with my pace? And then I started going up on it. And then, of course, you cut up traffic. And then I got past you. And then I think we just had about 2-3 seconds always a gap. And then kind of derail after that.
Yeah, something like that. I was going to let you pass when we hit that traffic anyway, but that kind of did it for me.
Oh, right.
That was all right. It was good fun. I was surprised I was close to you.
Yeah, that was a good track.
Well, you're using my setup.
Good track. I'm glad you picked it. It was a lot of fun.
Well, it was. It wasn't fully picked. I mean, it was. I mean, URD is the one that they're giving us. That we're having a partnership with the Nissans and the Fords that we're getting for them, and you guys are getting it for free. So the deal was at least, you know, to kind of help them out and promote the track to use the Motegi that they use, which is laser scan. Did any of the VR guys was pretty good? Like, did you have any problems VR wise, or the track ran smoothly?
It runs great for me, not VR, but that last race session, for some reason, I really didn't have any frame rate issues. It just felt not so fluid all the time. Like,
well, you didn't restart your Steam, right?
yeah, that last time I did, but it didn't. I don't know. It wasn't bad. And then Thursday night it was perfect, but I could just tell it wasn't. I don't know, something might have been trying to work on the CPU side too, because it kind of felt like that kind of slowed down instead of graphically.
I see.
But it's a really good track. It's well done. I'm glad I have it in my collection now.
See you all later, guys.
See you, James. Have a good night.
Jason, how did you get the drive through here?
He just kept cheating. Couldn't help himself. Just had to cut track all the time.
Who's that?
Oh, now I'm doing it. See, now I'm doing the opposite. What happened was I went in too hot, and then I was forced to cut through the grass. And instead of hitting the pit limiter button, I hit the push to talk. And just now, when I was trying to talk, I hit pit limiter. So I was talking to myself.
At least consistently one.
That pit entrance was really tricky if you were trying to hurry too much. Like,
I almost lost the race today because I was, you know, the fuel lamp comes on, and I said, 5 minutes to go. I still have time, you know. And then I'm saying, oh man, I'm catching all those guys up. Like it was 10 seconds gap to Ahmed or something like that, and it goes like 9, 8, 7. Oh, I bet he has the crash. And then I'm seeing Brian in there too with like 8. Oh, I bet they crashed together. I'm saying like, wait a minute. And then I'm like looking at my how much fuel I had left, and it's like 30 seconds left, and I'm like at the bridge, the last corner before the straight finish. I said, well, change of strategy right here. Yeah, it was crazy. I could have like run out of fuel because I completely zoned out. So it was good.
Yeah, and on the 2 times fuel, it seems like, or at least in the Nissan, the fuel light doesn't come on until like you basically have a lap left. If that much. So it doesn't give you a whole bunch of warning. And I guess you could set your pit strategy to 1, and then it would, you know, bring up your pit menu and stuff. But I don't like that thing popping up.
Yeah, me too. It pisses me off
Yeah,
because it comes always the worst time.
Yeah. The first lap. Pit crew's ready.
Yeah.
You'll turn it off and it'll come back on over and over and over.
Yeah.
So I always just turn it to 0. But was it the first race, or maybe at some point I've had similar in this car? It might have been just testing at Le Mans or something, but I think I have an extra lap's worth and then not have it. I wasn't driving so great today anyway.
Is your arm okay?
Yeah, my elbow's fucking hurting. So I was just actually driving though seemed to like take some of the pain away for now. It'd probably make it worse later, but
no, that's what you think.
yeah, for now.
Because you like it. So you say it's
Grab
not.
some ice and a cold one.
I just had a big heaping teaspoon of kratom powder. It's like some kind of plant that grows in the Amazon. It's pretty good for swelling and pain.
Oh man, Wayne got the win, huh? Sorry, Guilherme got the win. Is that
Yeah. He got by me in traffic.
Wow. Is that his first win in class? Yeah, I think it is, right? First win in
Could
class.
be.
Yeah, wow.
Didn't wipe out at all.
He was pissed off on Thursday because he said, like, I'm having the best lap time and then I cannot do it on the race. So I told him, hey man, live racers is not giving you wins. So you have to just take a car and practice to run a stint, run laps and see how you can do and deal with a car when the tires are worn. And he says, okay, I will go do that. I guess he did, and he figured it out.
So. I was quite surprised by the top 7 or 8 that were in front of me. Like seemed like there were hardly any mistakes going on. Maybe little somethings, but nothing enough that I was closing any gap at all.
Did you make any mistakes?
Not really. I was being super careful on the brakes because I've had that where I'll try to brake too deep and then, when you dump the brakes, around the circle. So I was trying to not do that. I still almost done it a couple times. Mostly with traffic at those S's was a little tricky.
Yeah.
I caught them at like exactly the wrong moment twice.
If you get traffic there. Ugh.
I usually just followed them if I was there and at that bridge at the final corners. I didn't even try.
Yeah, no, you don't. I don't. Yeah, I stopped that. If you can make the pass just up to under the bridge was the latest I could do it. Yeah. After that, you just don't. It's just gonna end up in tears. I could see it because they were struggling to. Right, the GTs have a certain line, which is basically the same ones, but they don't have that much lateral movement as we do.
Somehow when on the last laps, I was fighting with Wouter. Is that how you pronounce your name? And what's that?
It's pretty close.
Okay, but I was, trying to get a position there, and he got to the left-hand side of a GT car and stuck the line. I thought it was going to be my chance coming up to that last corner, but because I figured it was going to slow him down, but it didn't happen the way I thought it would. It was a good drive through there. Because I was kind of hell-bent on getting that spot, and I did.
I think the GTs did excellent today.
Yeah.
Did we have any incidents? I didn't hear anybody have any incidents in traffic.
There was one car that was sometimes wanting to predict me and try to move out of my way, but I was like,
so who was the scary car that had the grenade at the back? That freaked the shit out of me when I was behind. I was like focusing, trying to pass somebody, and then I come behind a GT that has a grenade, like big fat grenade at the back of the car. It's an Aston Martin, and I'm like, whoa. God, just like, oh.
Things are getting violent.
Yeah, it was.
although to be perfectly honest, at the start of the race, when the camera was ahead of me, before the bridge, there, inside where is that bollard? Well, he hit that one, and it almost came onto my car, and I was like, okay, thanks for the gift.
Who wait a minute. Who hit the bollard?
You would think it was Cameron. Yeah, it was Cameron.
I hit something.
It's $100 fine for every bollard, by the way, payable to CMS.
I'm not doing it because Ross always gives me shit about hitting the bollards and putting them on track. So I try not to.
Yeah, when you're doing it on the warm-up lap and you send like 3 or 4 of them back at me.
Well, it's better for you to have them in the warm-up lap so you can clear them under your car rather than have them when it is like on the fast lap. Because
Yeah,
if you
get
come
one
on,
under your splitter and you're dead.
Yeah,
exactly.
they'll shock you.
Yeah, so you should not be mad at me for throwing bollards out on a warm up.
Oh, my car has like a whole bunch of damage around it before I reach turn 5. Haven't even taken the green yet.
Oh my god. Yeah.
It's like Speed Racer.
Was that at Bahrain? I think that I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gone. I see
See ya.
y'all next.
The race net norm.
See y'all on Thursday, or the rest of you on 13th, I guess.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
See you, Norm.
I'm off as well. Thanks, George.
See you, Water.
See you.
It's not a McLaren track, it seems. But I'm pretty sure there are other ones coming. It's gonna be spicy, you see, because the cars are having different strengths and weaknesses, and you can definitely see that there are gonna be differences among tracks.
Yeah, give me some fast corners.
Spa is gonna be that. I don't know about Sebring. I hate Sebring.
I think it'll do good at Sebring.
Which one?
The McLaren.
Oh.
Because I don't know, it's been a while since I drove them all three there, but I think it handles the bumps a little bit better. So over time, it's not so hard to keep up with it. Yeah. I mean, the Ferraris are really forgiving too, but it's still a lot of work to keep wheeling on it the whole race.
The problem is if you lift the Ferrari and you hit a bump and you lift it, just understeers. So you just.
Oh yeah, the Nissan does the exact opposite. It just goes around in a circle if you hit a hard bump off throttle.
Yeah.
Unless you have a whole bunch of setup work to stop that, and then it has its own problems. I didn't change tires this time because obviously we didn't need to. I did Thursday, so I hadn't drove a whole hour on them, but my front left was dead. And I was being easy on them probably the first half of the race, but I couldn't come off the right-hand corners really at all. If I tried, I would just understeer.
So I think, Jason, you and I pretty much, I think, have very similar driving styles, probably. Because that was when I was driving the Nissan as well for testing. That's my biggest problem, is that I'm wearing my fronts too much. So that's probably why you're very good and you like Porsches, because basically that Ferrari is driving like a Porsche. So
yeah, I think the left front had about 20% more damage than the right front, because at that right hander at the bottom of the heel, I did 2 big power slides through there, like 4-wheel drifts all the way through after locking the front brakes. So one time it was like 10% of the health off all at once, one slide. It was pretty nasty. The rest of the tires felt like I could have went longer, but they were all, my rears were a whole lot better than the fronts for sure. What kind of wings did you run, Ross?
It was like I think it was 12.
12.
I ran 18 on mine.
I ran 13. I tried going to 12 for the quali setup.
wait a minute, with 12 even, and the Nissan has so much speed, huh? I guess it's because it's a different style, right? Like
it goes up way high. It's like the max
20 something.
Yeah, 28
okay,
or something.
I see.
Anything below 12ish is, pretty slick.
Yeah, really does not like to stay planted at that point.
Nope.
Brakes. That would be a shame if Steve isn't able to race.
I saw that. What did he ride? What happened to him?
We had a fantastic battle. It was awesome. For after I'd slid off in the last corner and he got by me, we were just fighting for pretty much the second half of the first stint, and he then I got by him at one point, and then right after that, he went to the pits. I don't know if he had damage or he was trying to do like an undercut, but he as soon as he came back out, he ended up like wiping out in one of the corners because he said that his brakes went to like 100% as soon as he touched them.
Oh, so he's basically rFactor 2 pissed off kind of deal.
Yeah, and I've heard of that kind of thing happening, like when you go back to the garage and you come back on track. Like that happens with my wheel, where the force feedback, I have to reset it because it's goofy. I just alt tab and it clears it, but
That's 2.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Thank you.
The alt tab count is up to 2.
Yes. But yeah, that's super frustrating because I'm sure that he was gonna be able to run the rest of the race like that. That amount of fuel. I think he probably just did an inverse of the fuel strategy where you just kind of do a partial and then
early.
It's a dangerous strategy, but it can play out.
I probably should have done that because I knew I didn't have pace.
Yeah.
It might give me a little more initially and keep some of those cars, potentially get them behind me or something.
Yeah.
So I knew that I was faster alone than with cars around me. Because I was faster on the S's rather than on the straight, and I couldn't catch up on the straight. So to me, the solution was, if I find a gap now in the beginning of a stint, I stay. If I'm behind a car, I pit. So I ended up having a gap, and then I stayed with nobody in front of me. So I don't know if for you guys probably would have been the same, because the Ferraris would probably slow you down in, well, they wouldn't that much, right? Because you have more straight line speed, so you can pass them on the straight.
I really didn't have enough straight line speed to overtake them, even with a good run. I had enough to get right there, but not to do it.
The straightaway just finished before the...
I really didn't even have the pace to keep up with most of the Ferraris, obviously. It's, I don't know. I think I was slightly, so I have to look at both races, but my pace was a little bit off from Thursday.
You gotta talk to Ahmed.
Yeah. I think
maybe in the next race you get the car updates too.
Yeah, maybe I will.
Speaking of updates, we need to fix the Nissan crew guy. Something goofy going on with his arm.
All of them arms go goofy, no?
Well, I don't understand that because it shouldn't be. Arms aren't colored right.
Oh. I noticed, I think it was the DTM cars, the dude waves it.
Yeah, so I have different pit crews for different series.
Yeah.
I mean, in DTM you have guys that they do your tires, so I put the guys there to do the.
Yeah, I like hitting that area.
Here you're only allowed 4 people over the wall in sports cars, so I put the 2 guys in there.
You know, even when they're just standing still and they're not even animated, it's so much better than this empty pit road.
Yeah.
So, yeah, about that red box. I mean, I didn't know that it was so much big of an issue apparently, and I was reading the forums, and it's like one of the most discussed things about why it's not implemented in rFactor 2. I mean, especially when stuff like that is from rFactor 1, right? And I said, okay. I asked you guys in the tester channel if you really want pit crews, and then you all unanimously said yes. So I said, okay, I can do that, and then I put them, and it's not hard to implement. So I don't know why Studio 397 has done it. Then I asked why this is not being done, and apparently some guy said that because they will need to create templates and they will need to create a 3D model of like the driver, but they already have it. Like, remember the guy who comes out of when you come out of the pits and he's waving you.
There's a couple of them.
Yeah.
A couple
Yeah.
different.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they could use any of those and just put them into pits, and then they have to animate the lollipop going up and stuff. But I mean, heck, GTR2 had it.
Were they ever there in rFactor 2 and they took them out because of optimization or some bullshit?
So they had the pit crews, but they never put them into the game because they were not ready. And when Studio 397 came, they basically they stayed where they were before. It's still in the game. I mean, the whole dev. I mean, the default stock rFactor 2 pit crew with the old rFactor 2 logo is there in your scripts, like pitch.mass. They just don't.
Just kill the lollipop man. Just kill it.
Yeah.
Run him
You
down.
wanna know something about that? Firstly about the pit crew. I think I've sort of got. I must have seen a lollipop that was going up and down in a mod. I don't remember if I still have it, but I will need to go ahead and find it. And secondly, as you said, I still don't know why they haven't added it, because the big red box issue has been for quite some time, and apparently even Marcel was caught out from it once.
Are you serious?
And you would. I'm not joking. Apparently so. And you would think that after he got, if he goes caught up with it, you know, they would fix it. But I guess not. So.
I think I was in the race.
And he missed it.
It didn't come up for him. I think's what it was.
It's no. It doesn't. It isn't that it comes up. It comes up
In the dark,
but
yeah, but in the dark
in
sometimes.
the dark,
Yeah,
it just loses.
Le Mans the worst too. I had it happen at Le Mans once where I even called for the pit stop. I made sure I didn't call too early because sometimes they'll give up on you. It's a long track. But then when I come in, there's just no indicator for where I'm supposed to stop. It was dark. It had been working all the time in practice in the light. And I went back and after the race and fiddled around in the dark and done a bunch of stops and realized that I was probably one of the first boxes, and it was just so, it blended in over there, and I just didn't see it when I drove into the pit lane.
Yeah.
I ran out of fuel because of that shit.
Yeah, and I tried to look if you can actually change the color, because actually, if you know human ergonomics, the red color is the wrong color to use, because that's the one that it's less picked by the wavelength. So it's the one least picked by your eyes.
Yellow.
Blue.
Nope. No.
Yeah, blue.
Blue is the highest one. Yeah, so it's the one that is picked up the most. So I try to change it. There is a hex value there. You can change the color. It does not work.
It does not, because I set mine to lime green 2 months ago and it's still red.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of things like that there's options for it. It just doesn't work no matter what you do to it.
So I wonder what is going on the backbone of the rFactor 2 code sometimes.
Fire. Just fire.
It probably just
no question.
hard coded to override.
Yeah, but they have to be somewhere, right? I mean,
Maybe the car files.
no, they can't be there because we would have picked it. So there has to be in the scripts. So I don't know why. Anyway, I think there are a lot of this there that I would prefer to open the existing stuff and fix those rather than keep adding stuff. But the problem, and the biggest problem with the tires, that the reason why the Studio 397 tires is all that is because they didn't take the icy tires and change them. They created a different model that was overwriting the icy tires. So it was basically picking some parameters instead of what they had there, and added a few others. But these were shortcuts essentially that they were going over it. So it's essentially a patch, and the basic code is still unknown to most of the people. So
This battle for the 1, 2, 3 positions at the top halfway through the race is amazing.
you mean top?
Yeah. Brian's chasing down Ahmed, and then Norm is just there in the background.
Where are you at in the video?
It's almost exactly 30 minutes in. Well, of the race. It's about an hour and 5 to 10 minutes.
FYI, you're still.
I know. Yeah, this is like the afterglow. You know.
Just the interviews and things.
Lovely logo up there, you know, just a nice little bumper to keep things all kosher.
I don't know. I think we should probably like cut it though, because it's you want to have the, except if you can find out a specific link that you can put and say, take the video and create another video out of it, which is just
Watching the highlights.
no, which is just the race, because this is gonna be what? It's like 4 hours long now.
Oh, you can just put a link inside the description of where the race start actually is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in this case it would be about, let's see, so about 40 to 45 minutes in. Video start.
Can you put down the timestamp in the description?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You can hyperlink it in there. That count down or up.
But I think,
Oh shoot.
I think you can stop it now though.
Well, people want to hear what
Bye,
you have
guys.
to say.
I go to eat.
All right.